Good morning, everyone. Happy rainy Wednesday. I'm so excited to be on to share with you guys this super fun card. I have so much to share with you today, though, so I am super excited to be on with you guys all today. I hope it's not super rainy and gross where you are. It's like blowing in too, so it's like hitting the windows and it sounds cold and gross and everything outside. But anyway, I have so much to share with you. As you can see, this fabulous stack of goodies. So, of course, the first thing I want to share with you, actually, it's not the first thing. The main thing that I will be sharing with you today is how I created this beautiful twisted gatefold card. How cute is that? So it is kind of like a little card, but it does still fit in an envelope. And it is super fabulous. So that is going to be like the main event, if you will. I also wanted to share with you, this is one of the samples for my April online card class, which is April 15th. That's a Friday. And the class will be at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. This is one of the 5 cards. I did leave a link in the description box so that you can sign up for the class. So there's a couple different ways that you can sign up. You can get the card kit. You can get the PDF tutorial. You can get the stamp set and die or stamp set and punch. So there's a lot of different ways that you can participate in the stamp class like that. But you can also watch for free here on YouTube and Facebook. So that is always an option too. You can always watch the class for free and follow along that way. Or you can always purchase either the PDF tutorial or the card kit and follow along and stamp with me on April 15th or anytime after, because the video will always be there. The other thing is the new annual catalog has arrived. And this is one of the new stamp sets. So here is the annual catalog. I will be honest, I haven't even flipped through every single page yet. But I am super excited. Isn't she beautiful? I can't wait for the annual catalog to go live for everyone in May. Of course, if you want a sneak peek and can't wait until May, I know I have a really hard time waiting. You can always join Stampin' Up, and as a demonstrator, you get those perks of getting to see it early. Also, if you would like a new catalog, then let me know in the comments so I can make sure that you're on my list. And whenever I place that order for the catalogs on April 1st, I'll have a good idea of the number of catalogs that I need. So leave me a comment if you would like a new catalog, and I will make sure that you are on my list to get a new catalog. So yeah, I'm super excited about this. Unfortunately, I can't show you anything on the inside. I can just show you a picture of it. Or, well, I mean, this is the actual thing, but the front of it. But yeah, this stamp set is super pretty. I love like the detail. That would be really fun for coloring. But you guys know how much I'm not really a big colorer, so I would probably be using all of these images to like fill in and get that two-tone look. So I'm super excited about that. It's a photopolymer set. Can't wait to start playing. Okay, so let's bring back in that twisted gatefold. So I have a couple different ones here. These use a lot of products that are on the last chance list. So I also left a link in the description box for that, because things are selling out super fast. Like, I normally say like, oh, it's okay. There's a few items you should probably get right away, like the in color stuff, but otherwise you should be okay. No, this year I feel like stuff is just flying off the shelves like by the hour. And so anytime I get an order, I'm like, I need to place this now because I don't want this person to miss out on it. So the Pansy Petal Designer Series paper is retiring, which I used a lot on this card, as well as the in color jewels and everything. And so there is that super cute twisted gatefold. So as you can see, this is like a small card. And it like, I don't know, like, do you hold it like this? Do you hold it like this? The original way to hold it, I don't really know which way it is, because like it kind of opens like that. So you would think to open it like that, but then like it looks like your flower is crooked. So who knows? But yeah, you can see that I use different patterns for each of these. So like this one it's all the Pansy Petal Designer Series paper. So it uses the same leaves, but uses a different pattern as that background piece. And then here is another one that uses an even different pattern. This is also kind of like an explosion card because it doesn't really like to like lay flat. So it's almost like an explosion card as well as that twisted gatefold. But look at all of these different looks, and I will tell you, I don't actually own the Pansy stamp set. And yet I made Pansy cards. I just I fussy cut out the pansy in the center from the designer series paper. How cool is that? Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to get out my ruler so I can make sure I give you guys all the correct measurements to make it easy to understand. So I'm starting with a card base. This is soft seafoam, and this card base measures 7.5 by 4.25. So it's a little less than a card, like a regular card base. 7.5 by 4.25. And then I scored straight up and down at 2.5 and 5. So that kind of gives me a 2.5 panel, 2.5 panels. So 2.5 and 5, I scored straight up and down. And then I just placed this in my Stampin' trimmer, but you could also use like a ruler, and you're going to do diagonal from corner to that score line. And so like you can always take a bone folder or a stylus and run it along with a ruler. And both of my diagonals go top left to lower right. So both of the angles go like this. Yeah, I'm not even going to say what it doesn't do because I'm just going to focus on the correct way so that I'm not confusing anyone. Okay, so now let's go ahead and fold on all of those score lines. So the first score line is at 2.5, fold. And then the other one you could either say is 2.5 or 5. So like, do you guys score across, or do you score like on one side, flip it over, and on the other side? I actually do it the second way. I would go in 2.5 and score, flip it over, and go in 2.5 rather than do 2.5 and 5. But that's just me. I don't know. Let me know. Am I crazy? Do you guys do that too? And then this is going to fold in with the triangle going up. So I folded in, triangle goes up. This one folds in, triangle goes back. And there we have our card base. So this one goes in and up, and this one goes in and down. And now, I don't want to say that that's the hardest part. I would say almost the hardest part is cutting out the triangles, because when it comes to triangles and everything, your triangles have to be, and I just hope I cut these correctly, your triangles have to be like the correct angle in order to fit. So for example, this one does not fit here because it like the X goes in the wrong, angle. So this one actually goes up underneath. And this piece as well as the other one. These actually measure 2 1/4 by 3 7/8. So 2 1/4 by 3 7/8. And then you just want to cut them corner to corner. But again, you want to make sure that you're cutting the front panel lower right to top left, and you're doing the inside panel lower left to top right. Okay, so now let's add some adhesive that I apparently don't have. It's at the other table. So actually, I might have some over here. Yep. Okay. So now it's time to just adhere all those panels on. So this one goes up under here. So what's your guys' favorite thing to do on a rainy day? Do you like to curl up and like read a book, watch movies, take a nap, clean? I always kind of feel like my mom used to clean and sew on rainy days because those were the days that she wasn't outside in the garden or going for a walk or, something like that. So yeah, she always used to clean or sew on rainy days. Whoop. Come back off, please. There we go. And I remember maybe it was just me. I am not a fan of storms, or wasn't as a kid. I'm better now, I feel like. Still not so much at night, but I also can sleep through them. I just don't want to have to wake the kids to go to the basement. But I used to play underneath the kitchen table and put like blankets around so I didn't have to see the lightning. And under each of the chairs would be like each of the little bedrooms for my dolls and stuff. Okay, so there's that. So yeah, let me know what your favorite rainy day activity is. And then with this, as you can see, I used no, I didn't use different colors. Okay, well, at the class that I did yesterday, I had a lot of them ask for different colors to match their flower. And so I did. Of course, all of mine I did in polished pink, but this one I did in Blackberry Bliss because my flower is Blackberry Bliss. And I just stamped Happy Birthday. It is from the Celebrating You stamp set. I don't know, it's that new stamp set that I absolutely love that has amazing greetings in it for everything. So I'm loving that. Okay, so that's the inside. Simple little happy birthday. And then on the front, I decorated with this little strip. So it's another piece of that pansy paper. And I was going to use some tear and tape just because I like the strong hold of it, but this will work. So I just put a little dab of adhesive on there because it's only going to be on half of your card. You don't want to seal your card shut. You just want it on this triangle. So I just added like 2 little bits of adhesive right there. And then I have a 2-inch circle. And I'm just going to do adhesive straight across because, again, I don't want to seal my card shut. So that's going to go straight across here. And that's just a white 2-inch circle. And then, like I said, I cut out some of the designer series paper with the pansies. Hi, babe. Do you want to tell all of our friends hello? Do you want to go get your card that you made last night and show everyone? So with this, I actually just fussy cut this. Can you bring mommy your pair of scissors too? the pair of scissors on the corner of the table. Can you bring those to Mommy? Thank you. Careful with them. Okay, show everybody your picture. This is the picture that she did last night. She asked for hexagons to stick them on. So she's definitely my daughter and loves dimensionals. Here, Mommy's going to hold it up a little bit closer. Here you go. And so she added the pansies. And then on the back side, she has turtles. Anytime we do a card together, I'm like, what color cardstock do you want? And she instantly says pink every single time. Okay, so I'm just like rough fussy cutting this out, like not super close, leaving a little bit of white trim around there. One of the ways that I like fussy cut whenever I do this is I almost hold my scissors in the same spot and then rotate the paper around as it's cutting. Okay, and this I added to the card front with dimensionals. Surprise, surprise. Five dimensionals to be exact. I know that's probably way too many and not necessary, but you guys all know how much I love my dimensionals, or as Claire calls them, hexagons. And like technically you could put this flower like up and down like this. You could do it like that. And actually, I don't know. Does a pansy go like this or like this? Is the dark part of the pansy the bottom, or is the light part of the pansy the bottom? I don't even know. I don't know. This one, I feel like I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do it like up and down in this direction. Even though all the other ones I did like straight with this direction. So it all depends. And then I used some of the in color jewels to decorate. I am going to use, I think I'm going to use yellow. And my take your pick tool is over at the other table. Whoop, that's a green one. I guess I'm doing multiple colors because I didn't pay attention. So a little bit of green and yellow. So there we have that twisted gatefold card. And yeah, let me know which way the pansy goes, because I don't really know. I guess technically some of these are upside down then if it does go the other way. I almost feel like this way is correct with the dark on the bottom, but I have no clue. The pink one, I guess I technically did correct if that's the case. But yeah, here's all the different ones using different pieces of that designer series paper. Again, don't forget that the designer series paper is retiring, so you want to snatch that up before it is gone. The stamp set and dies are not retiring though, so you still have time to get those. And that is the Twisted Gatefold card. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget that the April online card class is open and available for registration. So you can get your card kit or your PDF tutorial, or just mark your calendar to watch me live April 15th at 7:30 Central Time, PM. And I will see you guys all tomorrow, hopefully. I plan on it. I have a couple other fabulous projects to share with you guys. So I hope to be on tomorrow while Claire is at school. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Love, hugs, and prayers, and I will see you later.